Okay, so like I look a little weird right now because I just got out the shower and like my hair is still wet under here, so my hijab is like really there's no volume to it. Um, so the past 3 4 days I was in Tampa, and we were there for a thespian state competition, and competition wise we got pretty good scores. There's a one questionable. Anyways, so overall it was a good experience, and it was in Tampa, and for those who don't know, Orlando is in the middle of Florida. It's like Central Florida. And Tampa, you just go a little more southwest and you're there. And so, I don't know. I kind of like the experiences I had in Tampa more so than like the experiences and outside of being around the theater kids. Being around other theater kids, it was great. Whatever, it was nice to meet people just as weird as we are. And if you don't know theater kids, we are really, really, really strange people. But it's okay. And I don't know. We're in the city. We're in downtown Tampa, in a very business area. USF is right there. University of Tampa is right there. Um, Aside from festivals and what have you, it's a dead area, and um, there was a lot of homeless people. And the one thing that kept upsetting me, aside from seeing all these people, I mean, like as many people that were there for the competition, there were that many homeless people, and they were just chilling out in public. It was sad, and that upsets me. But the other part of it that upset me was people's reactions. Um, I personally, I'm not afraid of people. That's just how I am. Uh, but like my friends or like I saw in other groups, they'd see a homeless person and they would kind of like walk around like some dramatic path or whatever, and like I understand, yes, some homeless people in general, can be a little crazy and whatever, but a lot of homeless people either A, have like mental disorders, or B, no, they're all like really desperate. Strip strip everything you know about homeless people, the stereotypes, what have you, they're still people. So the first time I tried to give money to one, my friend yanked me away and was like, no. I was just like, so the second time there was this guy. It was late at night, and we were walking the city. We traveled in groups. We were walking the city after one show that we saw. I mean, got dinner. There's one guy that was like, "Hey, do you guys have any extra change or whatever?" One of my friends, he gave him a couple of dollars, and then I gave him $3, and then I gave him my drink. I was like, "Here, I have tea back in the hotel." And he was like, "Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you." I was like, "Yeah, no problem." And then it was cold and rainy a lot. And then Friday morning, freezing. We're walking from the hotel to one of the children's park, which was like the best park in the world. And there was this lady that I saw from a distance. It wasn't like she was putting on a show or anything. She was digging in the trash cans, obviously looking for food, and she was bundled up in whatever that she could possibly get her hands on, and it was just really sad. And so I pulled out my $5 bill from my wallet, and I went up to her and I was like, "Here." And her face was like, "Oh my gosh." And I was just like, "Here, take it." And she was like, "Thank you, thank you." And I was like, "Yeah, no problem." Because I mean, I had 20s, and honestly, I feel like if I kept that $5, I would either A, buy it on food that I don't even need, or B, bought cigarettes. I would have done something stupid with it. Like, and here's this woman. So I just had to. Um, it was just really sad altogether. And people were treating them like they were animals. I mean, yeah, there's a couple of them that would follow people, but like, I don't know. I'm not afraid of them. And they were nice. There was a couple that were like, "Yeah, this is how you get to this theater, or this is how you get to this place, or whatever. And I don't know, it just made me really sad. And what other experiences there's this one, okay, this is one chick from another thespian troupe. Um, we don't call them teams, we call them troops. And she was outside of this restaurant with her friend, and she was bawling. I mean, like, she was just crying, 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 and her friend couldn't console her, and I didn't know who she was, and quite frankly, I didn't care who she was. But I went up to her, hugged her. Like, I literally, no idea who this chick was. I hugged her, and she was just like, who the hell? And I was like, whatever it is, I promise you, it's gonna be okay. And she was just like, and I was like, okay. And she was like, thank you. And her friend was like, thanking me, whatever. It was just really funny. But, yeah, there was that. And I'm not particularly shy person, to be honest. Well, I kind of act. It depends on the vibes around me. If I'm around like my friends, or whatever, I'm really outgoing. But if I'm by myself, um, I don't know. It just takes a little bit more to get out of me. And then we played my favorite game, Frogger, but not the video game. We had to run and dodge traffic, and I absolutely love playing Frogger. And I'm the person who doesn't care for crosswalks, who doesn't care for the little person like light thing that tells you when to go and when to not go. I just go, but I'm careful with traffic. And in Tampa, the curb where you stand and where cars pass the lane, yeah, there's no curb, there's no boundary, there's no, you step into the street at the wrong time, you'll get your foot ran over. But I personally love Frogger. And I had a friend who, she's from Colombia, so she understands, like, you just go when you can. There's no wait for the light or whatever. But you can't do that here in Orlando because you get run over. You have to be really good at that. It's probably why I didn't give a crap in Tampa. I don't know. I ate a lot of pizza rolls. But, yeah, kind of looking back, and we had all this leftover food from, we had a refrigerator and a microwave, whatever, in our room. We stayed at the Embassy Suites. And, I wish I can go back and just, like, donate those extra food. We kind of just left it there. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm probably gonna throw it away. I feel bad. But, yeah. It was just, it was a nice experience, but at the same time it was really saddening. I don't like seeing panhandlers. I don't like seeing poor people. Like, it just breaks my heart. And here I am sitting with my own laptop in my own room, all this clothes I have, and, you know, just, I don't know, I should be happy with what I have. And essentially I am. I don't know, it's really sad. And, I don't know what else to talk about. It was just great to get out of school. Talking to people at school, and they're like, yeah, I'm sitting in class. I'm like, ha ha ha, loser. And then, what else? I did an Afro-Cuban / Haitian dance class. That was not what I expected, but it was fun. A little awkward, some movements, but it was fun. And then I did Zumba. Oh, hold on. I thought of you guys on Tumblr when Zumba was happening. Because there was this, oh my gosh, they just take dances and they make it as manageable for non-rhythmic white people to dance to. And there was just one number, song, whatever you want to call it, that it was a mix, and I promise you, I'm not exaggerating. It was a mix of Irish tap dancing with Bollywood. And I was like, what? But like I did it, and I was like, alright, okay, cool, I can tap dance now, Irish style. And then, and there's majority white people, first of all. And there was this, Mexican song that came on. And, there was this just whack-ass dance that went with it. And then some chick had the audacity to go, I feel like I'm in a Cuban restaurant. And I turned to her and I was just like, and she was like, and I was like, and I just kept dancing. I was like, whatever. And then, because how much rain we had in Tampa, or here in Central Florida, everybody and their mothers turned into a hijabi. Everyone's like, yeah, I'm going Muslim for the day. I'm like, oh yeah, that's cute. And then outside one of the theaters, we left during intermission of one show because it was just so bad. It was pouring, and there was this one girl, this white chick, she took her sweater and like tried to make a hijab, and she was just kind of mocking it, like her actions or whatever, and like her friends were laughing. So I by myself walked over, and because I'm sarcastic but I'm blunt at the same time, like it just depends. Like I can insult you with a smile and walk away, and you won't know I was just insulting you until you think about it, and you're just like, oh damn. But I walked over to her, and I with a smile on my face, and I was like, would you like me to rap that correctly? And then she was just like, no, it's okay. And I was like, and I walked away. And then, like, I don't think she likes me, but I don't care, honestly. And then I ran into another hijabi, and like when we saw each other, we were just like, oh. That's literally what we did. And we had a whole conversation. Her sister was there, and then like my Lebanese friend was there too. So it was like, yeah, we're Lebanese, and then I'm like, oh, we're Palestinian, and we're like, yay. And then we're like, we'll hate Israel together. And then like it was just really nice. And that same day we ordered a 28-inch pizza. I've never pooped so much in my life. But yeah, it was 8 of us, and we were super hungry, and we had to walk like 5-6 city blocks, and we were like, I don't even care. And it was good, but yeah, didn't sit well in my stomach. And I took a picture. I'll post it sometime when I feel like it. I put it on Facebook. Yeah, it was, and everyone looked at us like we're crazy. And then we got in the hotel, and we're trying to hide it from the rest of our troop members, because there's a lot of fat asses on me on the troop. Like we eat everything. We're ridiculous. So we're trying to sneak into our hotel room, but it's kind of hard to hide the pizza itself was 28 inches. The box was clearly bigger. It's hard to hide that. So we had to sneak that in, and it was so funny. And yeah, we put pictures. We took pictures of it before, and then we posted it after we finished it. And so people would be like, oh, I want pizza, and then we're like, psych, we ate it. And then yeah, that was great. But I don't know if you guys, since my senior year, I don't have this opportunity again in high school. But those who do have years left in high school, I advise you to join theater. You don't have to perform. There's this whole aspect of theater, this whole world called tech, and that's what I belong to. We work behind the scenes. We do the magic. Everyone's so focused on the performance, the actors. What would they be doing if you weren't there? They'd be sitting in the dark, quietly speaking or singing or whatever. So yeah, I advise you join a group. Now it doesn't have to be theater. Do something. Go out, and no matter how much you hate your school, you just have great experiences like this, and you'll learn a valuable lesson. And I don't know, I donated like over $20 to homeless people that I saw, and I felt bad because I was like, I don't have enough money for everyone here, and I don't know, it's just good. It's good to get out of school. Spring break is here now, and I don't have school this whole week, and excited to not do anything like school-wise. But yeah, it's been a while since I've been on. Bye!